Good morning, beautiful Sagittarians, guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you have a fabulous weekend, Sagittarius. Now, I was asked this morning to light a white candle, and I can tell you that the flame of this candle is chaotic. So, it may mean something here. Let's see, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Messages for the beautiful Sagittarians today, Spirit. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Messages for beautiful Sag. Earth Star Chakra. Solar Plexus Chakra. Whoa. Oh, new blueprints, Sagittarius. Luminescence, endless opportunities. This is your house of new opportunities, new creations, new life, new people, new blueprints. Earth Star Chakra is here, guys. This is higher ascension. Endless opportunities, Sagittarius. Messages for beautiful Sag. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing and commenting. I appreciate it so very much, Sagittarius. Know that. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Manifesting the future. Endless opportunities. Establishing emotional boundaries. And choosing experiences wisely. Releasing emotional baggage and hurts that are not meant for Sag to carry. What's going on for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Healer of the ages. Kindred spirits. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Archangel Michael is here. This is the root chakra, the base, solid foundations, garden and the gate. Man holding a heart. Action. Healing a broken heart. Communication. New experiences. What's going on, Sagittarius? Sag. Someone is jealous and envious of you, Sagittarius. Jealous that you're healing. Jealous that you've moved in a new direction. Jealous that you're getting new opportunities. Someone is jealous that you've moved on and have healed. This is emotional loss. Building a solid new foundation. And they're mentally conflicted, which is why my candle is acting nuts here. Because you're accelerating at a fast rate and your crown chakra is open to receiving endless opportunities. You're moving in a positive direction and someone doesn't like it. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Someone has learnt something about you that you've healed. Someone is learning something about you, Sagittarius. That you're getting opportunities, that you're moving on in a positive direction. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is the Death card and the Clover. Luck, happy, unexpected, good fortune. It's 50-50 here. What's going on? Solid, grounded, said moving forward, going places, vacations, trips, enterprises, movement, going with the wind. And now there's a storm brewing. Because you have received the key to endless opportunities. You've been given the key here. You've unlocked something very important in your life, and brand new creativity. And now there is some kind of communication, a fax, email, or news coming in. Someone wanting to make contact with you, gaining some information about you. Happy, harmony, creativity, a gift. I think someone wants to express themselves to you. This is a letter or a message. See my throat chakra closed? Someone very goal-oriented. Something being renewed. Arrival. Magnifying glass. Getting more information. Doing research. Oh my God. Somebody is looking at you as a soulmate, a twin flame, or the one. A deep soul connection, a blooming love relationship coming into you. All is fluid. Somebody is practical, grounded, dutiful, realistic, duty-bound, dependable. The subconscious mind, dreams, past life knowledge, intuition, high priestess. New beginnings, a sudden increase. Let's see what's going on here. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. High Priestess. I told you it was chaos here. You know? High Priestess can see deception, can see the mind games, can see somebody is like conflicted or trying to bring you conflict. Jealousy and envy of you, Sagittarius. That you're abundant, that you're confident, that you're single. What's this? The sun. The star. Happy. Fulfilled. Healing. Message. Moving forward at a fast rate. Feeling fulfilled. Gathering a harvest. Abundance. Look, Sag. The Empress, High Priestess here. So, Ooh. Damn. High Priestess wants to show again. Clarity, truth, information. Information. Blessings, a new opportunity, a new beginning. This is your justice. A lot of attention, a victory, high accolades, respect and honor, vindication. There definitely is a third party here, whatever that is I don't know what they were doing. Yes, I do. They're creating conflict for you. This is karma for whatever this energy is doing. This is someone younger, someone immature. They're watching your tarot. If you are a tarot card reader, this is a karmic energy watching your tarot card readings, or is paying to get tarot card readings done upon you, trying to get information. It's like the magnifying glass is out. Death card. Poverty. Someone is regretting that they deceived you. Someone else is involved. There is a young karmic energy here, whether it be a feminine or a masculine, doesn't matter, but I am picking up feminine energy. But this young person has gone and created a bunch of illusions and stress and burdens to try and stop this masculine energy from coming toward you. If you are the masculine energy, someone was working against you and now could be ashamed and embarrassed. You're getting a victory, you're getting justice, and it's like someone is really going overboard here, which is why my candle is acting so chaotic, because the energy is chaotic. I've never seen my candle do this. Ten of Swords. So they are getting their karma at this time, which is why the energies are so chaotic. Now people are really trying to find information about you, Sagittarius. You could be very popular, or whatever you're doing in your career or your life. People are really looking at you with like a magnifying glass. They are trying to investigate you, spy on you. A lot of people are talking about Sagittarius, good and bad, more good than bad. Moving in a positive direction. And I think, why is this High Priest here? Ooh. Someone does not want someone seeing that they're denying, or doesn't want someone to see their betrayal. And it is this young page. I told you, chaos. They do not want you seeing the chaos, or other people knowing. The Magician, the manipulation. Like, look, this is a kindred spirit connection, and they're going through a tower. They're reaping their karma somehow. I don't know what these energies are up to, guys, but there's a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments, a lot of chaos around this connection. Around Sagittarius. Jealousy and envy of your new beginning. Jealous and envious that you're getting a lot of attention, that you are succeeding, that you're moving in a positive direction, that you're healing, you're releasing emotional baggage here. Someone is just like, sure. This is love. Someone is doing something in secret, doing something to cause uncertainty or instability. Three of Swords. What's going on? Karma. You've turned the wheel in your favor. You've learned to stand up for yourself and set emotional boundaries, and someone is jealous, Sagittarius. This is a mental mind F. Yes, they are. That you freed yourself. That you freed yourself from some kind of mental mind trap. And that you're happy. That you've moved forward. And this person is feeling isolated, feeling emotionally overwhelmed. Hmm. Well, they're feeling spiteful or vengeful or something like that. That they've heard something about you getting a lot of abundance, you getting a lot of stability. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is, a lot of money, Sag. That you have people around you that care for you and they're jealous and envious. Oh. A lot of people are defending you, Sagittarius. They're like, I don't see that about Sagittarius at all. I see Sagittarius happy, has a lot of people around them. I've heard that Sagittarius may have had a sudden increase in money, is, celebrating something or purchasing real estate or having friends around them who care about them, who believe in them. There's a lot of talk going on about Sagittarius. Like, it's come up in your reads before. There's a lot of friendly communication, a lot of people liking you. And I think this person is angry and resentful that so many people like you. Someone is actually offended that you have moved on, that you have released them, that you didn't stay stuck in some kind of mental mind trap. There is a third person here who has been spreading a lot of gossip and rumors about you. And people are starting to turn on these people. Is this a loyalty game going on here? People wanting you to stay stuck. It's almost like the people that were talking negatively about you, spreading rumors and gossip in a negative way about you, people are turning on them. There's like, no, Sagittarius is very friendly. Sagittarius is very wealthy or confident. Sagittarius has a lot of people who care about them. If what you're saying is true about Sagittarius, then why are they doing so well? It may have worked for a short period of time, but now people are seeing for themselves. It's almost like this person is holding a grudge because people talk to you or they're still talking to you. It's like a war. All the chaos that they're trying to create and all the drama that they're trying to create and all the rumors and gossip that they're trying to create for Sag, there are way more people here finding out, well, why are you saying that about Sag? I mean, you should have been over this a long time ago. Why are you still holding a grudge against Sagittarius for? These people are starting to look really bad amongst their own peer groups. Like, looks like Sagittarius has moved on. To me, Sagittarius looks like they're happy, that they're content. They got a lot of people that like them. Someone wants to heal a friendship with you, Sagittarius. Now, I don't know if that's your past person or not, but it doesn't look like that to me. It looks like someone in your who you've had a major war with before now wants to pretend that you are their friend to fit in. And I don't see you even talking to this person. Someone is like pretending that they're you or something like that. You know? Oh, I talked to Sag and you're not communicating with this person. Oh, I talked to Sag. Sag said this, Sag said that. Just to make people angry at you. But the people around them aren't buying it. Weird energy, Sag. So these people that are talking smut about you, and they are, like some very, very, very negative, nasty things. It's because of jealousy. It's because you're not involved with their mental mind games anymore. Whoever these people are, you just stop talking to them. You've been silent. You've been keeping things to yourself. You're kind of a mystery. And people are trying to... Oh. Someone has a lot of chemistry for you. Sag, they really do. They are really passionate about you. This is someone you would consider as a friend. They're actually defending you. They are sitting there. It's like what it's doing, all this gossip is making people like you more. It's a weird energy. Someone who might be in your friend group, who you would consider a friend or an acquaintance, you don't talk to this person very often. but they're defending you. I don't see that about Sagittarius at all. And it's pissing off these haters. They're like, why are you talking about Sag behind their back for? How come you keep bringing their name up? Sag. The star, the sun. Because you're balanced, Sagittarius. And they're sneaky. They're deceptive. And I think they're getting caught in their deception. Networking, social media, publicity, internet, fame, spotlight. They don't like it. Like you're in the spotlight. All of a sudden, people who used to hate you are now seeing you differently. These enemies, these people who are trying to create chaos in your life, even some of the people who were uncertain about you or were believing lies, they're like, no, that's not the Sag I know. No. I see Sagittarius as very stable. They get a lot of publicity. They get a lot of compliments. You gotta, even your enemies, Sagittarius, have had to shut their mouth. Sag. Everything is culminating. Abundance, fulfillment, fruits of your labor. And somebody is looking at you as majestic. Overcoming all your obstacles. Empowering yourself. On your way, going the distance. It's like you're on autopilot. It's an unstoppable energy. It's just like gaining momentum, gaining speed. Whatever you do seems to be turning to gold. It's like a total makeover of your life. Opportunities, and it's like memories, remembering. Ooh, yeah. Seeing through the facades, a secret is being lifted. Someone very wise and aware and observant. You know what's going on. Because Pluto is here as the great revealer, a total transformation. This is judgment. A shock. A day of reckoning. Justice. And I told you this was a young feminine who is very, very secretive, very, very manipulative, working against you. Wow. Saggy, this read is all about how people are talking because you've done a complete transformation in your life. You don't care anymore what people say about you. You don't care what people think of you. You're just doing you. You don't care if people like you or dislike you. You're not interested in if they like you or they don't like you. And this is rocking many, many people's lives. Like, for real. They're like, what do you mean all the gossip I said about Sag? They're doing it to get a reaction or a response out of you, trying to deliberately like make you jealous or get some kind of nasty reaction of you or something like that. And it's not working. It's not working. So it's kind of backfiring on these people. They're getting their karma for what they did. I mean, this is judgment and karma together. I mean, they're starting to judge these people now for the things that they said about you or did toward you. They're looking kind of like under the magnifying glass. Those who were like putting you under the microscope are being put under the microscope. And people are turning against these people. People are actually starting to say, getting angry, you know. People are saying stuff about you. Now, this includes your past person who, or somebody from your past, who really wanted to see you down, Sag, who really, really was jealous and envious of you, your life. They're trying to imitate you, act like you, pretend that they're you, because they're just empty people. Huh. Wow. Sag, Spirit wants you to know, I guess Spirit wants you to know that you're being vindicated somehow. And that there is a close connection coming in that's going to lead to something very, very happy. You're going to get some kind of message, text, email, something like that from a person. Now you're going places, Sag. You could be going on an adventure, going on a vacation, starting an enterprise, moving forward. You could be traveling. You could be doing a bunch of progress here, and someone's jealous as hell of you. They're competing with you, but they're looking like an idiot doing it. They're going through a tower. It's like someone, a feminine energy here, putting you under the microscope, like Judge. I don't know who this is, but it's backfiring on them, Sag. You are going to get a message, and you will be communicating with someone that it's going to lead to a new adventure. Like you're going to go places with this person. This might be like start off as a friendship or a companionship. You might go on a holiday with this person or a trip with this person. You might meet this person on a trip, a vacation, a holiday, or where you're moving to. Whatever it is, they don't find any flaws in you whatsoever. And this is really... I don't know. They're hurt that you're healing because they're going through a tower. It's almost like somebody wanting your downfall. But you're in a new beginning. And there is an emperor coming in. If you are the emperor, this upright masculine, you are going to be moving forward with maybe a high priestess. Someone very inspirational, very wise. If you are the high priestess, this is an upright emperor coming in, which may just start off as a friendship or communicate with someone. Maybe where you're moving to, you start talking to somebody, or you're going on a vacation or a holiday, you start talking to somebody, you form a friendship by email or texting. But there is a definite kindred spirit coming in that's going to lead to something very, very solid, something that makes you extremely happy. Someone was collaborating here, Sagittarius, to cause you a downfall. They may have even paid someone to start some kind of chaos in your life. Sneaky ass energy. A magician? Oh, they wanted your downfall, Sag. They wanted to see you broke. They wanted to see you destroyed. They wanted to see your downfall. And now they're the ones burdened. Because look, it didn't affect you. Look, they know it. You're confident. You're on a new beginning. You know the truth. Oh, Jesus. This is a King and Queen of Swords doing this. But the Queen of Swords is someone who actually is a princess. They're not a queen, they're a princess. So if you are the masculine energy, this feminine energy was doing this to you, creating drama in your life, creating people that hate you, turn against you. People are starting to defend you. They're like not believing this person's crap. If you're the feminine energy and this was a feminine and a masculine tag teaming to take you down somehow, man, look, see? Trying to like talk shit and betray a high priestess. It's return to sender. These are people from your past, Sagittarius. Who are angry and vengeful and spiteful. There's more than one. And like I said, it's backfiring on them. Yes, they are. Now they're wanting to retaliate and defend Sagittarius. So there was a lot of people coming against you, Sag. They wanted your downfall in a major way. Primarily, it is this Queen of Swords, princess energy. They're a princess trying to be a queen. They're a spiteful, vindictive, malicious, at all costs, bring Sagittarius down. And they have enlisted a bunch of people to go against you. And it's not working anymore. It may have worked for a season. It's not working anymore. These same people are starting to defend and protect you. It's weird. Love. Growth. Fulfillment. What's going on? You have options and somebody doesn't like it. This is a message. Somebody blocked somebody's message. Somebody actually tried to send you a message, or did, and someone sneakily interceded that message, that text. You did not receive the message from this person. Somebody may have been interceding someone's messages. You did not receive this message. You may have, this person I'm talking about may have written you a letter, a text, or an email. Someone interceded that message that this person was trying to send to you. I don't know how, but you never received it. I don't know. I'm not a tech savvy person, guys. I'm really not. Like, I don't know how to do all of that. But I know that people can, like, put an app on your phone to redirect messages, making it look like it's you. Something like that is going on. Someone, a friend of your person, was supposed to deliver you a message, give you some kind of message. You never received it. So if they're watching, Saggy has not received that message. They said that they did give you the message, the letter, or the package, but you never got it. Was interceded. Someone was maybe pretending that they were you, or like communicating or talking like they were you. I don't know about that stuff. You guys know more about that stuff than I do. I don't know about it. Could have been from a King of Pentacles to Sag. They lied. You didn't get it. They lied to an emperor about it. They may have sent a friend to give you a letter or a package or some information. You did not get it. They lied to this person. Yeah, they were supposed to travel and come toward you to give you a message or send you a message, but they lied. They said that they delivered it and you never received it. And they're thinking, how come I haven't heard from Sag? How come? Somebody was competing. Somebody was causing chaos. And it was this other lover, or somebody interceded it. I'm telling you, this friend said that they had talked to you and it was a lie. It was a lie. A group. We're lying. Either they said that you sent a message, Sag, to this person pretending to be you. It wasn't you. Or vice versa. They lied. It's this one who lied. I told you they were a princess. Now, it's like they're pretending to be you somehow. I don't know. It's a messenger. And there's someone else who interceded it, kept you from receiving it, or kept this person, see, wanted them nowhere near you or something like that. something that's the truth. Saggy was telling the truth. That's maybe the message. I don't know. Could have been about, I don't know, something that would have made you really happy, Sag. But somebody got jealous. And angry. And resentful. Jealousy. Jealous of your success. Jealous and envious. Wanting to defeat you. They're getting their karma, man, for whatever they did against this high priestess. Because you're all good, Sag. You're happy. Because you were happy. This is a messenger. Who cares? Don't send other people to do your dirty work. You know what I mean? Talk to the horse's mouth. Why do people do that? Now, it could have worked in reverse as well. Sag, somebody could have made up some bullshit that they were talking to you, pretending to be you. I don't know how those stupid phone things work. Maybe somebody duplicated your email or your phone, like putting on there that it was your phone number or something. I don't know. And someone is learning about this. The light bulb moment is going on. This person is thinking here, seeing through the facade. The light bulb moment has gone off. They're learning something. And they're becoming very protective of you. You do good, you get good. I don't know. They were confused, man. This person was sitting here confused. What's going on? I love Sagittarius. So it's to do with messaging. Someone is getting the truth. They're becoming aware. Oh well, it's too complicated for me. I like my life simple, you know what I mean? I don't have time to figure all this crap out that people get up to. Your enemies, all that bullshit. Now look how calm the candle is. It just chilled right out. So definitely somebody was trying to deliberately create chaos and friction in your life and with your friends, your acquaintances, your people. I don't know who. They were strategizing. To tie somebody up. The plan was to trap somebody, tie them all up. Communication again. The facade. Someone was wearing a facade. And the mask is coming off. These are dark attachments. Whatever. Let them play their games. If a person can't come to you directly, don't send a friend. Don't send someone else to do your bidding. Talk to the horse's mouth, people. Like, please. They should have just talked to Sag directly. Whatever these people did or didn't do. I mean, that's the same old thing. If people will gossip about you, to you, they will gossip about you. This is, you know. Take care, Sag.